Anyway, for news, what's news? I did mention on Discord, and I wanted to tell everybody, I've been talking about how, of all these kittens, PJ is the one, Pajamas is the one that I seem to have sort of the most difficulty getting to be petted and picked up, and she's still kind of like that. But she spent last night in the spa with us, and this morning she came to me to be petted and snuggled, and she was purring so much. And every time I would stop petting her, she would meow and headbutt me, just like Sky does. So she's really starting to get into it, and that's great news. She's going to be a real good friend to somebody at some point. Other news, let's see. So, we've got the new kittens upstairs, and they're doing very well. The weight gains today were perfect. Very happy about the gains today. And their mom does have an upper respiratory thing going on. You probably have heard her and seen her sneezing, and oh, wow. I missed getting video of that because she was so fast. Little Joyce just ran up the carpeting and got onto the steps up there. That was very skilled. I'm super impressed. It might have been on the ceiling camera if that's still on. Okay, so what was I saying? I was saying she's got a little bit of an upper respiratory going on, and I think DJ gave her a steam treatment for it this morning. Unfortunately, I did message the doctor, and the doctor basically said that she wouldn't recommend giving her famciclovir or dewormer yet, unless, we could use a more gentle dewormer, but it's nothing that's going to be effective for the tapeworm, so I don't know if there's really a point as far as that goes. However, we are going to treat her, I guess, symptoms as best we can until it is time, and she still has her vet appointment on the Tuesday, next Tuesday coming up. So we're still going to keep that appointment just so the doc can check her out and make sure she's doing all right as she can be. But I do think she's doing fine. She's eating plenty, she's drinking plenty, she's pooping, she's taking care of the kittens to the best of her ability. So I'm not too concerned about it. I just want to point out the fact that, yeah, we know she's got a bit of a cold and very sneezy, but we're keeping an eye on her, like I said, best we can. Otherwise, no big news. I know in the last couple close-ups I've been saying that I want to take care of the basement, and I did. Well, I didn't do all of it, but I spent a long time down there yesterday at organizing and getting stuff put away and cleaned up and removing a whole bunch of boxes that were down there since, I'd bring all the endowments down there, and I had a pile of empty boxes and stuff that was just growing. So I broke all those down. I've since replaced it with another pile of boxes from going through a bunch of the endowment stuff and consolidating. So there's still more work to be done down there, but I'm feeling really good about it. And I found all kinds of stuff that I forgot about or didn't know we had. Tons of cat toys and cat trees and cat beds. So I'm putting those in places where they will be a little bit more obvious to me every time I go down there, and maybe we can get more of them deployed. I think that'll be fun. And by the way, thank you all so much. And I apologize if any of you have shown us this wonderful generosity and felt like we didn't really appreciate it. It's just, we've made jokes before about the basement being like the last scene from Raiders of the Lost Ark, where they take the super valuable treasure and box it up and put it in a giant government warehouse, never to be seen again. We don't talk about the fourth movie. And it was really just a joke for a long time, but now in a way it's almost true, because there are a number of things that I have been sort of unearthing down there, and I'm like, oh man, how could we have forgotten about this, or how could we not already use this or deploy it, or the kittens would love this thing. So we're gonna get through all that eventually, and we're making good steps towards it, and I feel terrible about it if somebody was like, oh man, I sent that toy, I thought so much about it, it was the perfect thing, and you never got a chance to get it out there. Well, maybe the time's finally coming. She looks like she wants to jump. Oh, she did, look at that. Oh man, I hope that is all on the stream, because that was great. Okay, I think that's it for news. I don't really have anything else to cover except for my sincere apologies and brighter news. I feel really good about all the work that we've done down there so far. So making progress.